All right, I'm going to demonstrate for you a dumbbell Romanian deadlift. You will need a pair of weights and we'll go over best practices. So in a dumbbell Romanian deadlift, the movement starts at the top. So if you're picking those weights up from a rack or the floor, you'll want to make sure that you start in this upright standing position. We're going to have a narrow stance, toes pointed forward. You're going to then have a slight bend in the knees. So we don't want to be locked out ever, really. So slight soft bend in the knees. We're going to have those weights by the sides like grocery bags. And we're going to make sure that we roll the shoulders and pinch those lats in together. As you go through the move, you're not going to break that form in the back. We don't want to see the shoulders rolling forward. We want to keep those lats engaged and pinched together. And so this is a hip hinge movement. So we're stretching, we're looking to stretch the hamstrings. We're looking to really push into the ground with our heels to light the back of the leg up as we come back up to the top. So weights are in the hands, lats are pulled back, shoulders are pulled back. We want to keep our neck in line with our spine. So let's not look at ourselves in the mirror if there's one in front of us. Think about eyes on toes as we bend forward. So we're going to push those hips back, glutes back to the wall. You see there's no bend in my knee besides that soft bend that I start with. And this is slow motion. We're going to come back up. We're going to make sure that our core is braced to protect the lower back. So think ribs in, belly button to spine. And so I'm going to demonstrate it with the weights for you. So we got this starting at the top, narrow stance, right? Shoulders roll back, lock in the back. My face is facing forward. As I bend forward, it's going to start to look towards the ground, looking towards the top of my toes. And we really are all going to be a little different on the stretch here. I feel best a little bit below the knee, and then I'm going to come back up, squeeze the glutes. We don't need to push through, right? We're just going to come to that natural standing straight up position, bend back down, and then come back up. So here's a few things we don't want to see, okay? So we're not squatting. We don't want to let our knees go because then we're getting in the way of the weights, and that puts it more into the quads. So think you're pushing a door back with your booty. Keep the knees out of the way. Soft bend. You feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Push through the floor, back up to the top. We don't want to lose the engagement in the back. So we don't want this, right? That's not great form. So pull those weights up, keep them locked in, and stand tall. And then we don't want to look at ourselves in the mirror because that just breaks this neutral spine, and it also is counterproductive from where we're going. We're going down, so we should look where we're going and then come back up. So that is your dual dumbbell Romanian deadlift.